Footballers, the guys you should be worried about, the guys that you should stay away from, the guys that will not only leave your hearts broken but shattered. Apparently. Today we're going to be talking about wags and the influences that they have on God's chosen people, footballers. So, let's kick it and let's make it happen. What are WAGs? The word WAG is actually an abbreviation for wives and girlfriends of professional sportsmen. Like I said, God's chosen people. We go through a lot on the football pitch, Football is stressful mentally, physically, emotionally. Sometimes you'll be depressed just after a bad session. And, having somebody next to you to relieve you of that stress and that pain can go a long way. I do believe that a lot of players that have partners do have healthier, performances on the pitch mentally and emotionally. And like I said, it's a lot. So sometimes we're going to need an escape. Ladies, if your boyfriend is a baller, please understand this. There are a lot of things that we go through. One of them could be traveling. Footballers travel a lot. Sometimes we might have to go and take on an opportunity that's out of our state, our province, maybe even our country. So you should be prepared to have some time away from him, manage the distance. And if you can travel with him, then why not? We have moments where we will be injured and we will be away from football, and we're going to need distractions. We're going to need something to keep us away from how badly injured we are or how long. We're going to be off the pitch. And another thing, go and watch his games. That's like one of the best things that you could do. We are easily satisfied. Get him a pair of football boots, go and watch his games. I think being a girlfriend is not that tough. I think so. I've never been one, but I will assume that it's not that tough. And also after his games, just give him a little something. If it's a victory, give him a celebratory something, If it's a loss, then, help him drown his sorrows. Now, sexual partners. I guess that's what we will call them if they're not your wife or if they're not your girlfriend. Maybe a better word we could use is a companion. But if you do have a companion, try avoid having more than one. Especially to the youngsters. Your career can go from here to here in the space of one baby mama. You don't want to be one of the players that shows up on the newspaper or some Twitter page where they say that you've got this many baby mamas and you're not taking care of your children and you need to pay child support. Examples are Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has 11 children with 7 different baby mamas. Now, to the African ballers as well, this is for you. The longevity of our income as footballers is not the same as the Europeans playing for the Galacticos of Real Madrid or coming from La Masia playing for Barcelona, the Manchester Cities. We are Africans. We don't get the same income. So make sure, you guys especially, try as much as possible to avoid having different baby mamas. An example, a sad tragedy, is Simpiwe Mkwanza. He used to play for Amazulu and Kaizer Chiefs. He had 15 children with 15 different baby mamas. And sadly, your career will just disintegrate into nothing. And you'll be surprised by the end of the day, oh, where did my money go? What happened? And don't be spreading your ammo everywhere. Now, personally, based on my upbringing, based on the love that I've witnessed, I believe that a man on his purpose a man that is trying to build, I believe that that man is somebody that has a family, gets married, gets settled. I feel that that is part of the purpose, the goal of becoming an ultimate man. And when it comes to your career, you don't want marriage getting in the way of your career. You don't want, your fiance or your girlfriend or your wife, could be the same. Some guys have wives and girlfriends as one.
My wife and my girlfriend. Yeah, I mean my wife. Yeah, sorry to say. I'm so sorry, my wife.
You never know. But on a serious note, a man on his purpose is somebody that's trying to build a home. And a home needs a woman. A home needs a wife. Some footballers decide to get married early because they don't want to think about it throughout their career. They want to get married, enjoy their football, and not have a monkey on their back. When are we getting married? When are you going to do this? When is this going to happen? So you want to try and avoid that. Or if you're not going to do that, then enjoy your football career and just get married after. But try and make sure that none of them get in between the success of the other. Examples of players that have gotten married early would be Keegan Dolly, Bruce Vuma, Thiago Alcantara, Paulo Dybala, and Gerard Piqué. But yeah. Anyway, that's for another time. Like I said, a man building his purpose, a man on his purpose, a man trying to build a home is one that has a family, one that has a wife, somebody to keep you on track, somebody to put you in place, and someone to keep on motivating you when you're down. So I do believe that relationships can definitely help your career as a footballer. It just depends on how you manage it, and it depends on your intention and the person that you choose. So at the end of the day, if you're going to be single, if you're going to have somebody, just make sure that none of them get in the way of each other. That's it for At a Time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also comment on whatever it is that you would like to hear about. And let's talk about it and let's make it happen.